Here's a truth I had to learn the hard way, especially in this rebuild of city life. You don't win the battle in your head by trying to control every thought. You win it by changing the source of your thoughts. For the longest time, I thought peace meant silence. I thought if I could just stop thinking about certain things, stop replaying that trauma, stop worrying so much, stop running those same old mental laps around what happened to me, what they did to me, what I lost, what I should have done, then I would finally be okay. But listen, you can't silence your mind by force. You have to feed it something different. That's what I've learned. Your mind is always meditating on something, always. Your mistakes, your fears, what ifs, your regrets, your survival memories, your worst case scenarios. And if you've done any time in mental prisons, whether inside four walls or inside your own history, you know that your mind can become a neighborhood ruled by anxiety if you don't reclaim it. But peace doesn't come from control. It comes from focus. That's why scripture doesn't just tell you to calm down. It tells you what to look at. Philippians 4:8 says, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, think on these things. And that's not just a verse, that's a strategy. Because whatever you focus on the longest becomes the strongest in your life. You can't starve fear while you keep feeding it attention. You can't pray for freedom while you keep binge watching the same lies. You can't ask God to renew your mind while you keep renting space to the old you. Romans 12:2 says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Notice it doesn't say be transformed by avoiding thoughts. It says renew the system, change the input, change the source. So when anxiety starts talking, answer it. When fear shows up, don't entertain it. Replace it with 2 Corinthians 10:5 says, we take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ. That means you don't just notice the thought, you arrest it, you interrogate it, you line it up with truth. And if it doesn't match Christ, it doesn't get to stay. When your mind says, you're not enough, remind yourself, I'm not supposed to be, because God is. And scripture backs you up. And 2 Timothy 1 says, God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So if fear is the voice in your head, that's not God talking. That's a trespasser. Evict it. And I've learned this too. Peace isn't passive. It's a discipline. It's training. It's spiritual rehab for your thought life. It's daily reps, like discipleship push-ups. Isaiah 26:3 says, you will keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you. Stayed means anchored, locked in, parked, not drifting, not spiraling, not hostage to your feelings, because feelings will try to run wild. Trauma will try to take the mic. The streets will